Hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure that notification bell's switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. So for today's video, I've quite an exciting one. For some reason on my channel, Morphe videos seem to go really well actually. So I want to keep up to date with the new releases by Morphe. This was no exception. This palette is absolutely stunning and I'm so excited to use this. Now this is what it looks like. This is the 35S Sweet Oasis palette. How stunning is this packaging? It's obviously like sunset themed packaging, like the blues, the pinks, the oranges, and the colour story is absolutely stunning. So this is a new release. Unfortunately Morphe was taking quite a while to dispatch, so that's why this video hasn't gone up as quickly as it released, because I did have to wait I think about a week and a half for it to arrive. I think it was a week and a half, but now I finally got it in my hands. Literally so excited to try this. So the packaging is exactly the same on the actual palette, which I absolutely love, because then you know exactly what palette you're pulling out of your drawer, whereas if it's the plain back packaging you have to kind of like check to see what it is. But this is beautiful packaging, absolutely love it. I'm probably going to say that a million times in this video, and this is what the palette looks like. Again, names on the palette. Thank you Morphe, that is what we've wanted. And yeah, I really like this colour story. It kind of isn't really one specific thing. It kind of goes from like cool tones to like warm neutrals to pinks, purple tones, and then bluey greens at the end. It's so unique. I absolutely love it. Not to mention there's so many shimmers in here as well to play with. So I feel like this is a palette you could honestly create so many different looks with, and that's why I'm so excited about it. I'm going to do a really nice colourful look today, which I'm excited about. And this retails for £24. Morphe always do the 10% and 20% off discount codes. So I believe I got this for £19.60, and then I just get like a bit of a hack to get free shipping. I think I bought like a £2.40 brush, brought it up to 20 quid and then free shipping. So instead you'd have to pay I think like £22 if you did it like that, without getting a brush, if you just got the palette. So just a bit of a tip, if you want to get free shipping on Morphe, just buy like a really cheap brush and it takes it up to £20. But yeah, this is what the palette looks like. We're going to get into this video now. I'm going to do some swatches, then I'll do the eye look and then the review at the end. So if you'd like to see what this palette swatch is like, then please keep watching. Okay, and these are the first two rows swatched. The shimmers in here feel a bit dry, like some of them for some reason. They do still swatch quite nicely, but they feel a bit dry. The two greens on the end look pretty much identical, but these are the lightest shades in the palette, so I'm hoping it gets better the further we go down. And this is the third and fourth row swatched. Pigment definitely gets better the darker the shades are. How stunning are these? And the shimmers definitely get better as well, so I'm absolutely loving this. And this is the last row. Super dark and pigmented. I love these tones in this palette, and I honestly can't wait to play with it. I forgot to mention that some of the mattes swatched really softly. Some of them a bit more hard than others, but overall I'm actually pleasantly surprised at the swatches. Now we're going to get into the eye look. Firstly, I need to prime my eyes before I put my shadow on. So I'm just going to go in with my Revolution Ultimate Eye Base. Again, absolutely love this stuff. I'm honestly surprised I haven't made a serious dent in this, because I use it all the time. Okay, we're going to do a like two-toned makeup look today, which I'm very excited about. So we're going to start off with like one colour on the inner part, like one half of my lid, and then the other colour on the outer half, if that makes sense. So firstly, I think we'll go in with pink first. And I think I want to take this pink here, which is called Private Villa. A little bit of kickback, but not a crazy amount. And I'm just going to place this on, you know, the inner part of my lid. Here, I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap at the top, just so I can blend it out later on. But that was much more pigmented than I was expecting that. I didn't obviously mean to apply that much, but that is what we're going for. This is a beautiful pink. We're just going to do the same on the other side. That is so pigmented and I absolutely love that colour. So next we're going to take this like minty green called Sail Away. Again, very, very pigmented. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place that like this so that blends kind of into the pink and out into my outer V. I'm going to just tap it a little bit in the middle. We'll work on that a little bit later, but that's kind of where I'm going with the two-tone, if that makes sense. We're going to cut a half cut crease, so I'm not too fussed about what the pink underneath looks like. But on this outer corner here, I'm firstly just going to take this darker like greeny teal called Infinity Pool. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that, I don't know why I keep grabbing these like angled brushes. I'm having an angled brush day apparently. And I'm going to place that, just going to put that there just so it has something to connect to and kind of just build that up in my lid. So the majority of this eye look is going to be like this bluey green colour. Okay, now that we've basically just like placed all the colours down, I'm just going to go in with like a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M433 brush. And we're firstly going to start by working on the pink blend. So I'm going to take the shade Love Struck, which is this like pastel pink. And I'm just going to take a little bit of it. I don't want to take too much. Getting a little bit of fallout. And yeah, I'm just going to start working on blending this out. It is like a beautiful like milkshake pink. It is stunning. Okay, so I've blended out the pink and now we have to blend out this harsh green line. So I'm going to take the pastel mint shade in the palette, which is called Salt Water Dip. Sorry if I say salt differently to how you say it. Most people would say salt. I say salt in true Essex fashion. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that again, just to start blending out these edges. I always feel really anxious blending out these edges, but as long as you take a light hand and take it slowly, you'll be fine. And then I'm just going to take a clean blending brush just to finesse these edges ever so slightly. Obviously sometimes when you mix two colours together it doesn't always blend well. But I always find just going in after with like a clean blending brush, it just works to finish it off.
Can I be in a video?
Yeah?
I want to be famous.
What makes you think you're going to be famous being in my video?
I don't know.
Exactly. Oh, don't hurt yourself. Okay, this is the part where it's going to bring it all together. I know it looks a bit crazy now, but trust me, once we've got the half cut crease on there, it will look fantastic. So I'm going to go back in now with my Revolution eye base. I'm going to do my half cut crease on both sides and then I'll be right back. Okay, so these are my half cut creases and now we're going to go in with a stunning shimmer. Now I feel like because these colours are quite cool toned, I'm going to go in with a cool tone shimmer to match. I think I might go in with this one down here, which is called Romantic Shot. And then we have a stunning like teal shimmer to like blend into the outer corner. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's go in with Romantic Shot. Now, as I mentioned in the swatches, they were swatching quite dry. So, I mean, let's see how they perform on the actual lids themselves. I mean, I've packed my prime water, so I have nothing to wet it with. But let's see what this is like. Okay, so in response to what I said about wetting them, absolutely not. You do not have to. It is pretty pigmented without wetting them, and as you can see, it's really nice and reflective. It's a beautiful shade, a really nice like silver. It's not like a icy shade, it's more of like a true silver, and it is stunning. So as mentioned, obviously I need to blend out this outer corner, so I'm going to take this one here, which is called Coastline Cruise, and yeah, I'm just going to blend that on my outer edge just so the silver has something to blend into the green. I feel like I'm missing a bit of pigment here, so what I'm going to do actually is I'm just going to take a Morphe M506 brush. These are an absolute must to do eye looks with. I'm just going to take a pinch of Hidden Cove, which is this one down here, just to put, like, I'm talking like a tiny amount, just to put on this edge here that blends into that shimmer, just so there's saying a little bit more, what am I even saying, so there's more depth there. And then for my lower lash line, because the majority of my lid is the blue, I think I'm going to go in with a purple, so I'm going to take the dark pinky purple called Yacht Life. Actually that would look quite cool if I did it like that on the bottom as well. Yeah, we're gonna just take that halfway across, then we're gonna take that dark green on the outer lash line, and then again taking Hidden Cove and putting that on my outer lash line. Or actually I might take a pinch of Secret Lagoon, which is this dark shade here, just a tiny bit, pinch. Okay, and lastly for the inner corner and brow bone, I'm going to take the lightest shimmer in the palette, which is cool toned, and it's this one here called Windsurf. Despite some of the shimmers like feeling a bit dry in the pan, just on your actual eyes they perform really well, so don't be put off by some of the formulas of the shade because they honestly all perform really well. This is the completed eye look. I'm super happy with it. I feel like I haven't done a look like this on my channel in the longest time. Please obviously let me know down below what you think of it. I'm now going to hop off camera. I'm just going to finish off my eyes, put some mascara and lashes on, and then I'll be right back with my final thoughts. Okay guys, and I'm back. So for my lashes, I put on my Pound Lashes in the style Obsessed, and then my mascara is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. Again, very good if you've never tried or heard of this before. This is my completed look. My lips, by the way, are the P. Louise lip liner, the one in the First Class lip kit. Very random, I just picked whatever because I'm pretty much all packed at the moment. All my makeup is like stacked up in trays and stuff ready to go in my car on Friday, so I had to just pick up what I could find. And then my lipstick is the McoBeauty nude lipstick. If I can find which one I'm talking about, I'll link it down below. The lip liner is like a brown lip liner, and then the lipstick is a bit more of like a nudie warm toned lipstick, and really like the combo. So that is my completed look. Now let's sit down and talk about this beautiful palette. So firstly, I'm just going to briefly mention it, but I absolutely love the packaging of this palette. It is stunning. These colours are beautiful, and it just reflects the colour story really. Like, I absolutely love the colour story. I love how many options there are with this palette. There are so many different looks you can do. You can do a monochrome pink look, a monochrome like minty greeny blue look. There's cool tone looks in here, warm tones, there's tons of shimmers to choose from, so it's safe to say that I'm a huge fan of the colour story. This is what it looks like up close, by the way. I don't think I even showed you that. So that is it up close. I'm so sorry I didn't show you that earlier. But yeah, so that is what the colour story is. I'm a huge fan of it. Anything that's not samey is automatically goes up in my books because it's just nice and different, you know, like pinks and teals together. Stunning. I loved it when Makeup Obsession did their LA Dreams palette with the similar tones in it, the pinks and blues. I think they go so well together. It's like, you know, that those sweet vibes, the pink and blue bottle sweets. Oh, I love them. So it just gives me them types of vibes. So I love these colours together. I think they go so well. Although this palette is mainly for the pinks and blues, you can definitely do neutral looks with this. There are a lot of transition-y shades in here. There's a darker brown down here, there's a grey in here, and there's loads of shimmers to choose from. So I just feel like there's a lot to offer with this palette. It's not just like one, you look at it and you can just create like 1 or 2 looks with it. Like there's so many different looks you can create with it. The formula, really good. I absolutely love Morphe and their eyeshadow palette formula. I think it's so good. Definitely a good like mid-range brand. It's not like cheap quality, but it's also like not luxury high-end quality. It's just a happy medium, and I love that. The mattes were really nice and pigmented, easy to blend in with each other. I mean, you saw that I blended literally 2 completely different colours together and it worked amazing. So I love that. The shimmers, although they swatched dry, did not reflect that on the eyes whatsoever. Really nice and pigmented, really pearlescent and reflective. So, I mean, overall, guys, I'm a happy gal with this palette. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I just think it's something different. Nowadays, there's so many eyeshadow palettes. It's really hard to be unique in this makeup industry because everything's been done. But when you put something different like this with like a pinks and blues, but also neutral, warms and cool tones, just a bit of everything, and I'm a huge fan of it. I love it. It gets a thumbs up from me. So I'm gonna recommend this palette. Definitely something you need to add to your collection. It's not too expensive, so I highly recommend it. I love Morphe and this is just no exception. I think it's beautiful. I honestly don't think I had any struggles with this palette today. I don't think I had any struggles. The only minor negative thing I can say about it is that there was a little bit of fallout. Fallout is easily removable. If you don't even put your base makeup on, you can easily swipe it away, or just use something like this, which is what I do, and you know, just flick it away and it's gone. I really liked it. I love the colours, and yeah, I highly recommend it. So I would love to know your thoughts and opinions down below. Please let me know what you think of it. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe down below and I will see you in my next video. Bye.